Well, good morning, fam. It's Monday morning. It's late Monday morning, and I'm over here at the yard. Getting ready to head up to Quitman, Georgia to pick up a metal building to take up to Sedula, South Carolina. Got to be there at 8 o'clock in the morning. It's today's a holiday, but dispatch called and asked me if I could make this thing happen, which why not? After November and December being short months, you know, I got to get out here and make some money, fam. So I hope you guys had a good weekend. I sure did. My granddaughter's birthday. I cannot believe that girl is 9 years old now. Look at this picture right here of me holding her in my one hand. She was a preemie, little bitty thing. Boy, she's a hot mess now, fam. So I'm gonna try to get out of here. I don't know if you can see up ahead. Well, I tell you what, you got to think about what you're doing sometimes, fam. Look at how this driver has the driveway blocked. I don't know if you can see it up in front of me. And I got to try to get out of here because I can't make the left turn. And people can just be inconsiderate, but I think I'm going to be okay. I might jump up on that, I might have to jump up on this stump right here. But, well, I'll tell you what, it just helps if people are a little bit more considerate. I think I'm gonna be all right, fam. Trying to get out of here, but I will check in with you guys when I get on down the road, fam. And stay warm. It's 32 degrees here in Jacksonville, fam. You know we're allergic to that much cold. My family back in Colorado, man, it is in Colorado Springs it's 1 degrees, and in Denver, where my brother is, it's -2. I'm allergic to that, fam. I'm allergic to it. I'll check in with y'all in a little bit, fam. I gotta go put the car in the hole and get on down the road. Here we go. Wasn't a problem getting out of the yard. Not really even a big deal, but you know, it doesn't hurt us to stop and think about how our actions impact somebody else. We just can't be selfish and just do what's convenient for us. We got to think about how what we do might impact somebody else, fam. And I don't know, I don't think that guy or gal put the truck there on purpose. They were probably tired, wanted to go home. I know how I am after driving all day, but you know, we just got to think ahead a little bit, fam. It doesn't hurt. I'm not gonna bash them. Maybe I'll see him and talk to him later on. But hey, the bottom line is, instead of me making a big stink about it, I'm out here headed down the road, going out here trying to make a few bucks. So have a good rest of the day, fam. I'll check in with you, man. It's, you know what, fam? Oh, it's up to a balmy 37 now, but I'm headed north, so it's gonna cool off. I got to stop and get some fuel for the generator, make sure I'm straight. Got plenty of fuel in the truck, so take care, fam. We'll check in a little bit. Well, hey, fam, made it up to Georgia. Well, I'm actually in Adel, Georgia, where I'm picking up this load. I'm not even sure what I'm picking up, fam, but it's right up here on the right somewhere. So I've got to be up in Sedula, South Carolina by 8 o'clock in the morning. It's only 250 miles from where I'm at. So I don't know if I'll be able to spend the night up on that premises or if I got to find somewhere else to stay. But either way, it's not going to be a big deal. So I'm going to grab this load of whatever the heck it is. Don't know what securement looks like or anything. I don't know if I'm targeting. I guess I can look to see if I'm targeting. But anyway, I'll check in with you guys. It's been about, what, a little over 2 hours to get here. So So not that bad. So I'll check in with you guys in a little bit. Good morning, fam. It is Tuesday morning. I am up here in, I think, Johnston, South Carolina. Yeah, Johnston, South Carolina. It's 23 degrees outside, fam. You know I'm allergic to that cold, but I'm about 17 miles from my customer. I got to be there at 8 o'clock. It's 6:50 right now, so I should get there with plenty of time. But I hope you guys had a good evening. I know I had a good evening. Slept good, truck was nice, toasty warm. Actually, fam, before I go up there, let me check and see what this place looks like, because I don't know what the yard looks like and if I can get on it. So y'all have a good day. I'm gonna check in here with y'all in just a little bit as soon as I get, well, what kind of English was that? I'm gonna check in here with y'all. I'm in the sticks, family, I'm in the sticks. But anyway, I'll check in with you guys here in just a little bit. Here we go. Now I gotta find the yard that I'm going to. The address that I got when I left was wrong, so I had to call the people and get another address. Nice little backwoods country town. You meet some of the nicest people, fam, in these little towns, I'm telling you. You really do meet some nice people. So I think right past this next stoplight is where I need to be. So let's get on down there and see if we can't find a customer, fam. Here we go. Hey, fam, I just went across the street. Nice group of guys, but they dropped a load from the a lift, so I'll be putting my cameras up just in case. I don't, the guy didn't do it on purpose, I know that, but accidents happen. I don't think they damaged anything, but just in case, because I just learned that these folks at this particular company were upset with us because the driver that was supposed to come last week, he got here late and they were very upset about it, which they have every right to be, by the way. So I'm glad I got here early. The other gentleman's here early, so we'll get this unloaded and then I'll make sure I keep everything on video. This is kind of a flimsy load they're unloading across the street, but I think it's gonna work out okay.
Just want to fight without carving out the time to get the facts right. And when we don't agree, all hell breaks loose. Then we turn our backs with different versions of the truth. Whatever happened to the land of the free? Love and I never practicing what you preach. Don't open your mouth just to hear yourself talk. You won't find me out here not walking the walk, 'cause I run.
fam, I'm Gus. This has been a little bit disjointed. The guy that was there was kind enough to say to me, who do I give a check to? There's nothing on my paperwork that says this is a COD delivery, so I'm glad we asked a few questions. The guy ahead of me was the one that was supposed to get the check, but he didn't do it. I'm gonna go ahead and go inside, get the check. We'll scan everything off, make sure we got the right documentation, and then I'll head on down to, I'm going up to pick up a load and take it down to Lake City, Florida. So everything's gonna work out, fam. Always good to ask questions and make sure that you get paid. Why deliver the stuff if you can't get paid for it, right? All right, fam, we'll talk soon. Here we go. Well, hey fam, I'm at a place up here in South Carolina, JM Steel, and they would not let me film anything inside. Man, I really wanted to, because you can see the load right here. See that coil? 44,000 pounds. Now I'm going to show you a truck here in just a second. I was just double checking. These, you got to chain them down. You're only supposed to have 50% of the weight in securement. So I need 24,000 pounds of securement. I've got 38,000 pounds. I just don't trust these, because if that thing starts rolling forward, this is called a suicide load. If that thing rolls forward, it's going right through the cab of the truck where I'm comfortably sitting. So everything's secured down real tight. Now, if you look at this truck behind me, he's got the same load, but his are spread out. I don't know, that's how I usually get them, but I guess they wanted them in one big coil. So, all right, fam, got to head as far south as I can get. Won't get that far tonight. I want to get south because the weather's supposed to turn really bad, and it was snowing this morning. Houston's covered in snow, which is really odd, so I do believe something's going to come this direction. So I'm going to sneak on, at least try to get to Savannah, and then I'm close enough to Florida, hopefully. We'll see how it goes, fam. If not, I'll sit this truck still. Here we go. Well, good morning, fam. How's everybody doing? It is Wednesday afternoon, and I'm at the yard. I'm getting ready to head out to New Millennium in Lake City, Florida. It's about 65 miles away. We had a snowstorm come through Florida, fam. What is wrong with this world? Well, it didn't hit Jacksonville, but it hit everywhere else, and where I'm going it hit. So they weren't taking freight yesterday. I got stuck in snow up in South Carolina, and then also in Georgia between Savannah and Jacksonville. So they've got a guy in there that's going to unload between 12 and 3:30. So I need to skedaddle on out there to get this off my back, fam. But I hope y'all are having a good day. It's been a crazy week so far over here. It's cold. You know, it's that damp cold, fam. So I'm going to head on out I-10 about, let's say it's 65 miles away. So not really a big deal, and I will check in with y'all in a little bit. Here we go, fam.
He opened and scooped the fast stack of tickets from a plastic sack, bid it farewell, and as he stepped out the stairwell, his step.
Hey, fam, made it out here to New Millennium. Quick little ride, I say it's only about an hour ride, and well, this place looks deserted. But I've never delivered here, fam. I've always picked up here, so let's run on up to the gate. I don't know where I'm dropping off or anything like that, so we'll just check this out and see what happens.
Improvise and attack like a street performer. Can't see what's around the corner. Life's a mystery that you need to ponder. Gotta live what you believe and do what you wanna. Gotta give to receive like a street performer. It was one of them days around the corner. The sun blazed like a sauna. He saw the sun rays shine on her. Like limelight started killing it like cyanide. She's feeling it, the vibes right. Tight connection
back
like
in
they
this
psychic.
door
So
over
why
here
fight
to the
it?
left,
The
but
moment's golden, so
I'll
is
tell
her
you
mind
what, it doesn't look like I have
then it's
enough room to
broken,
make
she's
that
walking
swing,
past,
but
but his eyes open, scoping
sure
the
they've
phone
done it
number, she
before,
dropped
so
in the hat. Now how about that? It's all
will
in
be
the
tight.
game. Switch from cannonball to train, it was calling his name. Small change, kept blowing, hoping to cash and stack like a can of Pringles. Then around the corner ran a street kid, grabbed a fat handful from the hat, then the thief split. No secret, that's a stone cold bummer, but he only wondered if he still had that phone number. But can't see what's around the corner. Time's like a thief and it creep up on you. Keep that fear in check or you'll be a goner. Improvise and connect like a street performer. Can't see what's around the corner. Life's a mystery that you need to ponder. Gotta live what you believe and do what you wanna. Gotta give to receive like a street performer.
Okay, fam, well, I got that load off. That's pretty cool, the way they catch it with that big hook and bring it down. So I'm gonna send in what's called an empty call, let them know I'm empty. I doubt I'll get anything today. And I'm gonna head on back towards Jacksonville. So I'll check in with y'all in a little bit, fam. Here we go. Well, good afternoon, fam. It is Thursday afternoon. We just had that cold snap come through Florida, which kicked Florida's butt. And I am just leaving. I just got a load because everybody was closed, fam. So I just had to be patient and just let things happen. I could have gotten all upset, worked up, wouldn't have made the load come any quicker. So I'm headed up to Baxley to get a load, and then that load goes up to Abbeville, South Carolina. Abbeville is 302 miles from right here, so I'll get the load, tarp it, and then head on up to Abbeville. I'm gonna call the folks and see if I can spend the night on their yard. That way I can get unloaded early. I remember how to shift gears, fam. I can get unloaded early and then maybe get over to KC or something like that to get a load coming back down, but I gotta be up there when they open, which isn't a big deal. It's 5-6 hours of drive time, 2 hours, so I got 8 hours, and it is 11 o'clock, so that's 7 o'clock I can stop, you know, so it'll be all right, fam. So I hope you guys are having a good day. I can't complain about much at all today. I just gotta remember how to shift gears. Shut up, Thomas. So anyway, fam, I'm gonna get on up this road. I'll check in with y'all in a little bit, fam. Here we go. It's a big load, fam, and I'm not even gonna try to guess the weight on it. 42 feet long. It's not real tall. There's no third pack, so hopefully I won't be overweight. I go down here and check. Gotta check my rear axle. I'm going up through Georgia and then into South Carolina, so no Florida rear end brakes today. I hope I'm not overweight because I don't feel like unstrapping that stuff, fam. So we're gonna see here pretty quick. Turned out to be a gorgeous day. Can y'all see that sky out there? degrees. Woo. Roads are dry. I hope they're not bad going up north, fam. So let's go see what we weigh. Hopefully we're under 80 grand and I can boogie right on up the road and get most of this knocked out tonight, fam. Here we go. Well, fam, I've never dealt with this before. We've got a lot. As you saw, there's snow on the scale. So if I'm close to that 80, I gotta go get a pack taken off. Let's just cross our fingers. I'll be right back. Well, fam, I lucked out. I'm at 78,600 with the snow on the scale. So no matter how we look at it, I'm in good shape. So it is time to get on down this road and see how many miles I can knock out tonight. I'm gonna drive till the roads tell me I don't have to. I might make it all the way up there, so we'll see, fam. Well, good morning, fam. It is Friday morning, and I am in McCormick, South Carolina. I'm headed over to Abbeville, South Carolina. I just left a Food Lion parking lot, spent the night there, and man, it's 22 degrees, fam. What's wrong with these people? So I'm gonna head on over to Abbeville. I have a 7 o'clock, and I'm only 21 miles away, so I should make that without a problem and get this load off my back. Not sure where I'll be going after that, but I wanted to make sure that I was one of the first ones empty on a Friday. So I hope you guys had a good evening. Man, I tell you what, fam, it's dark out here. I'm in the country with a K. So I'm gonna mosey on over here to Abbeville, get this load off the back, and we will see what happens, fam. It's gonna be a great Friday. Why? Because you said so. Here we go, fam. Hey, fam, wow, this place is a hot mess. But those guys really did, I don't have any traction. They did work together to try to get us out of there. So I'm heading down to the hot dog stand where there's a little bit of parking. And when I get down there, I'm sure I'll hear from Tia here pretty quick. I see we have an officer of the law talking to the truck drivers down here because this is a cluster, fam. This is a total cluster. And there are, that I know of, 5 more trucks that are coming. So we'll see what happens, fam. We'll see what happens. Look at them, they're waiting to turn in. It's just it's a hot mess. Let me pay attention to what I'm doing.
We worked our week.
Fam, as you can see, we got a real cluster going on here. It just happens like this sometimes. Man, they are really, really busy. There's really nowhere for trucks to go. And it's really going to be difficult for me to make this turn with all these trucks staged up right here. But we just got to be patient until there's an opportunity to go and then jump on out there.
Land, let's go and play. Soak that sun up on that lake. Feeling good on a Sunday fun day. Let's go get carried away. Grab a drink, time to party. Feeling good on a Sunday fun day. Raise your cup, leave your worries behind. Recharge your soul and forget about life for a while. Let the chips fall far where they may.
Well, good morning, fam. How's everybody doing? It's Saturday morning, and I'm headed to Jacksonville. I'm about 150 miles out. I couldn't make it last night. I ran out of hours, and I'm hauling this oversized load and trying to make sure I got everything right on this load. So I think I'm in good shape. I'm a little concerned about some warning lights, but I'm not clear on it. So I'm about to head on down the road to Jacksonville, straight down 95. I've never done this before. They actually route you. They tell you how you have to go, which I'm sure those of you that have been out there for a while knew all that. My dumb butt didn't know it. So learn something every day, fam. Always got to be open to learning something. So anyway, it's 23 degrees, fam. It's cold. You know, I'm allergic to this cold weather, you know. So I'm about to get out here and head south. I will check in with you guys along the way, fam. Here we go.
Grab a drink, time to party. Feeling good on a Sunday fun day. Raise your cup, leave your worries behind. Recharge your soul and forget about life for a while. Let the chips fall.
Well, hey, fam. I stopped at a truck stop in where am I at? Right out south of Savannah. And I'm carrying an oversized load. I'm going to show you here in a little bit. The load is 60 feet long. The trailer is only 53, so it's hanging off both ends. It's common. It's nothing great about this, but I'm going through South Carolina, Georgia, Florida. I don't need a permit in South Carolina or Georgia, but the company has suggested that I fly flags. I'm going to show you what that means in a minute. So I've got warning flags on the very back of the load, and I've got warning flags up in the front of the truck that I had to put on. So I have spent 50 plus 160 is 180. I'm sorry, 50 plus that's 230. I spent close to $400 on this load, but I'll be set up the next time that I go out. I bought these lights at a truck stop. I can't. It is what it is, fam. I have to have these 2 warning lights like this. So I got 2 of them, and I'll put them on the back of the truck. But I have to have 2 of these, fam, on the truck. And these are horrible. I don't want to even say the name. I'll cover it up. But these are so dim. So I've seen lights at trailer supply places and all that, which I'll try to find something like that today. It's Saturday. But it's kind of frustrating how you get taken advantage of at these truck stops. These were $80 a piece, $86 a piece. I see them on Amazon for $40, but I can't go into the state of Florida without them. So I'm either going to pay a fine or I'm going to pay for these. They'll come in handy, I'm sure, and it is what it is. But just thought I'd share that with you. So I've got 120 miles to go to get to the yard, get home. And I'm going to get on down the road, fam. Just is what it is. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, but man, do you get taken advantage of sometimes. So, and I got all the banners I need, so I'm in good shape. Now, I feel better, but I'm going to get on down the road, fam. Check in with y'all in a little bit. Here we go. Headed into Florida, so I got to put on oversized banners. Got to put them in the front and back, and I also got to do safety lights. Okay guys, I got the banner on the front, I got the banner on the back. Now all I have to do in the state of Florida is have 2 warning lights, which I'm going to put up on the truck because it's my first time. I didn't have the parts that I needed to put it back here in the back where I want to put it, so I'm going to put them up in the front, up on the truck. It'll still be in clear view, plain view, however you want to say that. Okay guys, now we've got everything that we need for the oversized per DOT, banner in the back, banner in the front, and also have the safety lights up there. Can't even see them in the daytime, fam, but I just want to make sure that I am in compliance. Hey fam, I'm in the state of Florida. I didn't know what to expect at the weigh station. The signs say, again, it's my first time. Signs say no matter what the bypass is, you gotta go in. So I get up to the scale and I'm thinking they're gonna come out, want to see permits and all that good stuff. Nothing. They just zing me right on through. I guess it's pretty obvious that I'm trying to be compliant with all the banners and stuff. So kind of a new thing for me, a learning experience, and looking forward to do some more of these oversized loads. Really not that hard if you think about it. So I got 26 miles to go and I will be done with this day, fam. Then I got to start editing the video. We'll finish editing the video for tomorrow morning. Catch up with y'all in a little bit. Well, hey fam, made it back okay. Was able to zip right through the I can't even think of what it's called, the weigh station. So I guess I got everything right. So this is it for the week, fam. It's been a good week, and I'm learning, and I like it when I learn. So I tell you what, if there's something you guys would like to see different, or something more of, or whatever, leave a comment down below. And I'll try to make sure I get that incorporated into the videos, fam. If you like the content that you're seeing, give me a like so I can impact those algorithms. And last but not least, fam, subscribe to the channel. If you like, you know, when family's growing, we're going to keep this thing positive. And I want you to always remember, fam, stay proud of you. You're doing a great job. Don't be intimidated by something that you don't know. It's just an opportunity to learn, and this was a great example. I wish I could have done stuff different, and more importantly for me personally, I wish I had been a step ahead, but I just didn't know that I needed to do certain things, but now I know. So I'm going to take these lights off, put them inside. I'm going to have more batteries on hand. I understand why some of these guys have those lights on their truck. They have them on the, you know, right there on the side, so I'm going to make sure I do that too. But great learning experience for me, fam. So I'm gonna go to the house. Actually, I think I'm gonna go get a big greasy cheeseburger first. Then I'm gonna go to the house, fam. Good hanging out with y'all this week. Have a good one. Here we go. Well, hey fam. I'm out here in the garage, and I just spent the last 3 or 4 hours just cleaning everything up. You know, fam, I think you guys know I live on the water, and we've had some flooding. And the flooding is extremely discouraging, so I didn't even want to come out here. It was just that bad. If you look behind me, I don't know if you can see, there's one of my bikes. It's okay. I think it just has a bad fuel pump. It hasn't been ridden since 2022. And then I have this bike right here that I custom did right here. I welded all the brackets, did all the work on that bike, and then it flooded. I mean, if water was in here up to my knee, above my knees. If you look at mine, you see my toolbox down here. The bottom 3 drawers were all underwater, which means that I lost all my air tools. So I'm not buying air tools this time. I'm going with the electric, you know, the battery operated tools. They seem to work better anyway. So what I'm working on now is on the Shadow. That's a Honda Shadow. And I'm pulling the plug just to see how bad it is. I'm gonna put Marvell's mystery oil in there and just see what happens, fam. Hopefully it's not locked up. I don't think it is, because 2 of the plugs I've taken out so far are not even wet. So that's a great sign. So let's get into this and see what happens. Well, fam, I just got back from the store. I got my battery charger. I got my Marvel mystery oil, but I can't get it in there. I need a real small funnel with a long straw hose thing on it. So what I'm gonna do is go ahead and start working on my brackets for my warning lights on the truck. So what I've got to do is just cut a piece of flat iron. I'm gonna cut it. I hope I can bend it. If not, I got to cut it again and then weld it. So let's just see how this goes right quick. Fam, what I need, and this is going to be exaggerated, but I need this. I need it to be like 90 degrees, because what will happen is there's going to be a flat piece like this and then another flat piece like this, okay? And on this flat piece, it's going to hang off the bottom of the back of the truck. So what I'm hoping is that I can bend this. It's not gonna, I don't know if I can. If I can't bend it, then I got to weld it. I can tell you right now, I'm gonna have to weld it. So I'm gonna have to cut this off. This is 18 inches, so I'll probably cut it off at like 10 inches. So I'll have an 8-inch and a 10-inch piece. The 8-inch piece will hang over the back of whatever I'm carrying. The light will magnetically attach, but I am going to try and bend a little lip down here so that magnet won't slide off. So let's just see what happens. Damn, that was perfect. How lucky was I on that one? Okay, fam, I had to stop for a second. I had a battery malfunction. The battery died, in other words. But here's the final product right here. This is what I'm gonna, hopefully this is what's gonna work on the truck tomorrow. So I'll show you when I get over there instead of me trying to explain it from here. But the light will go right here. Let me put that down. So the light's gonna actually go right here. And then this is what's gonna go up on the actual rebar. So it'll make sense in the morning when I show you everything. This saves me a lot of money. Let's just, I'm pretty sure it's gonna work. I don't see why it wouldn't. And we'll check it out in the morning, fam. So one of the things I'm gonna be doing is starting I guess a little series on getting these motorcycles running again. I don't know if you can see it, but I'll move the camera down. I've got the charger on the Gold Wing there, and I think it needs an alternator. So I'll get an alternator in there. It'll be the third one I've put on it, but this wet climate just does it. The Shadow is going to be a completely different story, but it's going to be a lot of work, but I'm up for the challenge. And I also want to get my dad's scooter going too. So feels good to be back in the garage. I was just so discouraged after the flood, but now that the flood's over with, I can get out here and start tinkering, which is my favorite thing to do, just tinkering. Check with y'all in the morning when we head out for Orlando with this oversized load. Here we go, fam.